is 2021, and we are going to discuss Willy's Wonderland. It's your birthday. My name is Brian Lee. To my left is
Brian.
To my right
is Willy.
In this episode of Nick on Cage, I already said what we're going to be doing, but it's been a while since we've done a Nick Cage movie. For those of you who are new to this format, so what we've done is pretty much review every Nicolas Cage movie that he's ever made that he's the main star of. So we didn't do any animated films like The Croods or
things he just kind of did like a cameo.
But so and we are now up to his most current project, which is this movie. We also do other movies like movies from the Canon Group and then Lifetime movies. Christopher,
yes.
Do you have a synopsis for Willy's Wonderland?
A quiet drifter is tricked into a janitorial job at the now condemned Wally's Wonderland. It's actually Willy's. We'll talk about that. The mundane tasks suddenly become an all-out fight for survival against wave after wave of demonic animatronics. That's a fun phrase.
Yes.
Fists fly, kicks land, titans clash, and only one side will make it out alive.
The key word there is quiet drifter.
Yes.
Yeah, Nick Cage doesn't talk at all in this movie.
No.
With the exception of, come on! Yeah, about an hour in. Brian, do you recommend Willy's Wonderland?
I do. I enjoyed it very much. This is... we'll get into it. I enjoyed it very much. I'm getting very excited.
Brian, do you recommend Willy's Wonderland?
I think I'm going to go with no.
I had a feeling.
Yeah, I'm going to say yes, but I'll explain. So during the production of this movie, it was called Wally's Wonderland.
Right.
But I guess due to legal issues, they had to change it to Willy's Wonderland. So
Is it Wally's
I have the
from
feeling I'm
National
going to mix
Lampoon?
those two up, so that's why.
Is it Wally's National Lampoon?
Wally World.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Sorry, folks, park's closed. The moose out front should have told you.
And obviously we will, I assume, talk about spoilers. So if you're, if you're adverse to that, maybe wait a week.
Yeah,
But come back, please, and hit that subscribe button.
Yeah.
Well, first off, were you guys okay that he didn't have any lines in this?
I wasn't sure until things started to go crazy. So the ostrich started moving, and then when he didn't say anything, and then it moved to the next one, and I didn't need it because he was there to do a job, and that really is what it was. It was...
Yeah, I was okay with it at first, but I was kind of hoping it'd be like a Silent Bob thing.
Same here.
Where we'd have like this long speech at the end. Not the case.
Yeah, I agree with that. And those, well, I guess are those supposed to be kids or...
Oh, that's a good question. I would assume they're teenagers.
Yeah, like probably like...
Are they?
No.
They're supposed to be playing teenagers.
They're not teenagers, but they're supposed to be like 17.
You know
I'm
what?
assuming.
I guess I shouldn't be that angry because recently I went down a deep YouTube wormhole and it's made its rounds on like Reddit before. It's so someone filmed like the last day of high school. It's like 2001. It's like 3 months before 9/11 happens. Yeah. It's crazy because like all the kids in that video look like they're in their 30s. So, I mean, it's just, is it our perception, man? You know, it's just like...
Probably.
I mean, look at the people in Greece.
You ain't gonna see me for death, Zuko.
Okay, back to the movie.
We're done talking about Greece?
We'll get back.
Okay, cool.
So, what got me hooked is, okay, he's going down a stretcher road in the middle of nowhere.
Yes.
And boom.
Christopher, what kind of car is he driving?
Camaro SS.
Okay.
One of the new ones.
It's really
And
nice.
I wouldn't be surprised if like Chevy sponsored it.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Brought to you by Chevy. Yeah. Truckzilla. Sorry.
No, he runs over a trap, like a spike trap, whatever it's called,
police,
zigzags.
spike, yep.
And I loved where he's standing there. He gets a soda out of his trunk.
Punch soda.
Yeah, and he stands there, and all you see is the shadow move. He didn't move. Well, the movie, it must have been 6 hours.
Yeah.
It was like, it was
a unique way to show time passing.
Exactly. But
like,
to me, it's like, it showed like the kind of person he is.
Yeah.
He was there. He did not like move
Which,
at all. So it's like, I caught that. I'm like, okay, he's going to be insane. To not.
Right.
Yeah. So I was like, this is going to be good.
Hey, is that Lady Cop 60?
Older, yeah.
I
And I know that's someone famous too. That's a famous actress, but
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, we're gonna take her down a peg.
Basically, like,
Take that, old lady.
yeah, basically, like, all the, like, older characters in this movie are, like, relatively famous people.
I don't know what it was, but at 11 minutes when I think it's Nick Cage where he does the slow look at like the logo or whatever.
Yes.
Something about that just made me giggle so much. I don't know like what
It was a solid music cue.
Even the look where he's getting driven back by the tow truck guy, and the daughter is outside the truck, and he just like is staring at her.
Yeah.
And just like a back and forth, and she just is like, I was like, what is going on? Is this the movie? Is this what's happening?
Cheetah best friend is the worst.
Yes.
Well, see that bitch burn.
Yeah, burn, baby, burn.
You could tell she's definitely supposed to be like the eye candy of the
Yes.
movie. And then she said that line. I was like, oh.
Right, yeah. Yeah.
Well, yeah, and then later, what is it? Like 33 minutes in.
I'm cold.
I'm like, oh God.
Like I think they did a good job picking the people for those characters, because I didn't really like any of them, but like the character I didn't like. You know, they did a good job being bad people.
Yes.
Or being like that wimpy dude, like whatever you say, we'll do what you want, like that kind of thing.
So I feel like, because there was 6 teenagers, I think. Teenagers in
That
air
sounds
quotes.
right,
I think
yeah.
6. There didn't need to be that many. I think you could have had like basically the one couple that were like the bad kids that end up like going off and doing it. And then like the goody two shoe like couple, you needed them. Yeah. Everyone else like didn't need to be there.
I agree.
I think that one dude, that one black dude that was really quiet, they were on the roof and they're like, come on, speak up. And he's like, well, I think like, I agree with the bad couple, the good couple, and then just like a third wheel. I think having like a third wheel there.
Even that's too much.
I'm always like, give me an extra kill, you know, kind of. It's always that's
well, and that's why I wonder, because I think there was also 6 animatronics, maybe. I could be wrong.
There were a ton.
I think it was 7 or 8.
Yeah. So that's the thing. I almost wonder if they're doing one character per animatronic.
Right.
Yeah.
I think that's why they did
Now,
it.
I must say, I didn't hate that concept about the serial killers being.
Oh, no. It's Chucky.
really clever. Right?
Oh, yeah, that's right. Wait. No, didn't Chucky like die in a factory and then he became it? Or
No,
Well,
did-
that's he was on the run from the cops, and then
Charles
basically
Lee
right when he
Ray?
realized he was about to get caught, he did a like satanic ritual and went to the
It's
doll.
been a minute since I've seen Chucky.
Yeah.
But yeah, like
But I still agree. I'm okay with it.
right. Now, how did you guys feel about the fight scenes against the animatronic things?
Yeah.
I really liked them because they were ridiculous.
Okay. Because the first one is against the ostrich.
Yes.
And I'm like, I don't know. I don't think I like this. But the one against the monkey in the bathroom.
Yeah,
I fucking
the curb
loved.
stomp. Oh
Yes.
yeah, yeah.
Oh my
Yes.
God.
That was awesome.
Fucking awesome.
Yes, that was awesome.
So like
Yeah, that one is awesome.
Essentially, yeah, it's like a curb stomp,
Yeah.
but like against
On
a
a
urinal.
urinal.
Yeah.
I'm like,
Oh.
holy shit. Like that was
Yes.
fucking awesome.
Yeah,
Yeah,
See, I would agree with you that not all of the deaths or the fights were great.
Yeah. Yep.
But I thought they were just funny because I'm watching a grown ass man
Right.
with like a mop handle. It's over the top.
Yeah.
It's exactly what Nick Cage does. Like,
Yeah.
this is, if you want to, like, this is an over the top movie. Like,
Yes.
Nick Cage, he really doesn't come down, you know, except for his breaks, his watch breaks when he needs to stop. Remember the part
Yes.
where he went to go help the girl?
Oh, see, I like that.
Yeah. So
And
it's
his
like,
hands on the
yes,
knife.
he's like, oh, yeah.
Yes, I really did like
So
that.
like, it was like
So-
just things like that, man.
So about halfway through, because so for people who have not seen the movie, Nicolas Cage's watch keeps going off, and whenever he does, he like literally takes a break. He drinks a soda, plays pinball,
Right.
which like I was okay with it. That's funny and whatever. But it keeps happening throughout the movie on a regular basis. So and throughout the entire movie, he's also not talking. So about halfway in, I was like, "Is he a robot?" Because it's literally as soon as the watch goes off, he stops whatever he's doing and he like takes a drink. So I was like, and then I was like, oh, is the soda like oil or gas or like what's going on? So when he's fighting, it might have been the very last. Is it the last animatronic that throws him in the ball pit?
Yeah,
I think so,
it's
yeah.
Willy though.
Willy.
So when Nick Cage is coming out of the ball pit, he puts his arm on the thing. He raises himself up. I was totally hoping he's gonna be like half melted face and like Terminator style. I was like, yeah, but it didn't happen.
I really thought there was gonna be some kind of like maybe he's like an angel. That's why he doesn't speak. That's why he
preposterous than my idea.
well, exactly. Well, that's why he needs to drink this weird soda no one's heard of. You know what I mean? Just because it's crazy. Who knows?
Yeah.
Like, who knows?
But yeah, I was trying to figure out like, okay, he's not talking, but why?
Yeah.
And then
Right.
like the frequent breaks, I was like, okay, like this. So I was like, oh, and then that would also kind of explain like, oh, you need a robot to kill a robot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm going to get that shirt.
No, so well, to just wrap it up. I mean, yeah, because again, we haven't explained it, but this whole entire town has basically been feeding these robots.
Yes.
Because like they're scared of these
Yes.
robots. So it makes sense that you need like someone who's not human to kill the robots.
Yeah, and that's exactly what I thought. There's no payoff like that. It would just So it was like okay, but still, it was fine.
When the kids are on that roof, is that background super fake?
Yeah,
Green screen.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
You could see the edge. It's like, well, not as bad as The Room, but it's getting there.
I was going to say the same thing. And I'm like, we referenced the room a lot.
Yeah.
But that's what I think of. There's that one other song that the animatronic folks sing. And it's, what is it, Six Little Chickens?
Oh, yeah, that one.
Yes.
Why does he say line like Tom DeLonge?
6 little chickens at the end of the line.
Catching things and eating their insides.
What if it was Tom DeLonge? I know.
Oh, and then he...
That's my favorite music part is when he's about to fight the pixie animatronic and then that like frog one, and he kicks the jukebox with his heel.
Yes.
Head, shoulders, knees and toes.
This is insane. I'm like, this is, oh my God.
The Tinkerbell animatronic thing was probably my least favorite.
Because it was just a human
with a big weird head.
Yeah, big weird head, yeah.
Very quickly at around like the hour mark, I think it's Nicolas Cage and like the lead girl. They're walking through the hallway and then they come across the two animatronics walking towards them. But Nick Cage just cold cocks them both and keeps walking.
Yeah. And the girl's
Brian's
like,
gonna like that.
yeah, the girl just stares. She has, yeah. I liked the part where that one on the squad got him.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, but I loved when she gets out, so she starts fighting the thing, and she had something, but she had a pipe or something, and she just keeps hitting the thing in the crotch. He's like, no mas, no mas. I was dying.
Yeah, the
Spanish.
Yes. Oh,
that one.
was,
Yeah, I enjoyed that.
Now, Nick Cage has this reputation of just like being super wacky. So I can only assume the pinball scene where he starts voguing.
Yes.
And like
A lot.
it's like, the music gets like super 80s and he's
Yeah.
getting like super 80s. I can only assume that's him improvising.
There's no promise I can make to you.
I would think
I
so.
don't know, but I loved it.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
One of my last notes that I have, I don't think any movie should do it. I didn't like it when Devil's Rejects did it, and I didn't like it in this. Ending with Freebird.
Yeah.
I just
Oh, yeah. And I was a little surprised that they used Freebird.
Yeah,
Right.
they spent the money on that.
Right, well, yeah, exactly. Yeah, like, why would you spend that much? I guess like I can understand because the song can fit so many things, so many endings, but it's like find something better or like make your own, or just play the Willy's Wonderland song, the one that came on at 1 hour and 10. Because that one,
Yeah, or even you know what you do is you play the Willy's theme song, but like an orchestra version.
yeah, yes, yeah,
So
exactly.
it like ties everything together.
Yeah, that would have
Right.
been much better. Yeah.
Overall, I would say the soundtrack is pretty good.
Oh,
yes,
yeah,
I agree.
yeah.
like to not hear the birthday song quite as much as I
Yeah.
did, but
I mean, that kind of. I feel like that comes with the territory of that kind of
Yeah.
place.
And I did like a lot of the flashbacks of seeing like people get killed. The one where they flash back to like he was a serial killer and he started grooming and then
Yes.
showing
Yeah, right.
they brought him back to this room and like
Right.
Yes.
yeah.
Yeah,
So,
I liked that part where they kind of described the history of
Yeah.
the place.
Right.
That being said, they pulled a Lifetime movie and they started
yes,
like at the end and then went to the beginning.
yes,
Oh yeah,
I didn't need that scene at all.
yeah.
Oh no.
And then they end up revisiting.
Right.
Yes.
When the sheriff's like, oh, that's how I adopted that girl.
Yeah.
So yeah, the beginning kind of not needed.
Also, I did like the very ending, the little tongue-in-cheek Looney Tunes circle.
Yes.
Yes.
I appreciate that.
Yeah.
I'll ask just because I'm sure children on the internet will ask. Have either of you guys played Five Nights at Freddy's, the video game?
I have not.
Okay.
I'm aware of it, but I haven't played
Yes, a very well-known, popular game. Basically, same concept. Animatronics. You're an overnight security guard. Animatronics come to life. Yada yada.
Right.
So, but basically, once this movie was announced, so many people were like, "Oh my god, it's Five Nights at Freddy's!"
Yeah.
So, which it basically is, but
After much discussion and conjecture, is that the right word?
sounds good.
I like it. It's fine. Who cares?
Oh, yeah. Conjecture.
This is America. Just say what you want. Doesn't matter if it means anything.
2 pizzas. Brent, do you still recommend Willy's? Willy's Wonderland.
yeah.
Yes, I actually have it saved on my Amazon list for a pre-order.
Yeah, you get it on Amazon and Voodoo.
Yes.
VUDU.
So yeah, I'm yeah.
Christopher?
That's the thing. I watch it at least once, just because I feel like this movie is so straightforward. Like once you watch it once, you're kind of good.
Yeah.
Like there isn't a whole lot of like nuance or complexity. It's like it's just a good roller coaster ride. Do it once and you're like, all right, I did that.
So you say that the reason I have the Blu-ray on pre-order or whoever's gonna come in is like, to me, this is like watch it at Halloween. This is like that
Yes.
one movie you'd watch at Halloween.
I did get like a Thanksgiving vibe.
Yeah,
at-
exactly.
at
Like,
times.
yeah. So
I actually, at times, with how it's shot and edited,
the angles were insane in this.
it reminded me of Hot Fuzz.
which I
Oh,
fucking
yes.
love.
Yeah,
I
and
just-
it had a similar like the greater good kind of like
Yes.
townspeople,
Yes.
crazy townspeople. Yeah,
I still do not recommend.
yeah. What's your biggest hang up? I totally can see where you're coming from, but what's your biggest hang up?
I mean, it's just too many elements that just I wasn't on board with. Like the kids, I'm like, yeah. Like maybe if it was like just the girl and her love interest.
Yeah, I like the lead girl.
Right.
I think,
yeah, she was
great.
all right.
I would be with you if this movie was like 2 hours long.
Oh.
Or if it was even if it was an hour 45.
I will say that the movie, it was a perfect length.
Exactly. That,
Yeah.
and
Yep.
so to
I was
me,
very happy when I saw it was like
Yes.
86 minutes long.
I think I would. Yeah, I think I'd be like, this is too much. If it was even like an hour 45.
Too
but-
much spice.
Yeah, exactly.
Too many notes.
Too much spice. Too many notes.
Last thing I'll say for film nerds, this movie is distractingly anamorphic. The type of lenses they use.
Oh.
So I'll put it in the
Yes.
episode, but like at the very end, they show this like wide shot of the building and there's 2 cars in the parking lot, but they're super squished looking.
I've noticed that.
There was even like there's parts like he was in the bathroom cleaning. I noticed there were
Or like when they would like pan with like
Yes.
they would pan one way, it would like get like really jutty.
Yeah.
So that's
Yeah.
anamorphic lenses.
Oh, and
I was thinking of the books.
Animorphs. Yeah. And Nick Cage produced this as well.
Yes.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So I don't know if you remember at the very beginning, it's like Saturn Films or Saturn something. That's basically like his movie, like production company.
Okay.
That'll do it for this episode. Until next time, good journey.
Hey, Brian here. Thanks for checking out Nick on Cage and Loose Cannon. Best way you can help other people find out about us is like, comment, share, and subscribe to the podcast.